Welcome. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. And I am so excited to come to you this evening. It's been a while since I made a Facebook Live, so I was like, it is about time. It's been actually on my mind for a while, but a couple of days ago, I was like, I have a bunch of announcements to make, so I better come on some Facebook Lives and share that. So if you're watching, share with me where you're watching from in the comments. I would love to chat with you. I'm going to pull her the chat up as well. Um, and I'm going to stream this on multiple platforms on my Facebook pages and on my Facebook profile so that hopefully as many people can see it. And not miss the announcement. Well, welcome. To this evening. I hope you had a great week. And primarily, I'm here coming to my personal profile to just reach people, especially friends and colleagues in the physician community. You probably have seen me do all sorts of different things over the last few months. You know me as an academic physician coach and the host and producer and creator of the Academic Revolution podcast. I'm still doing that. But you've probably also seen a shift in things I share about my personal faith, my following in my faith as a Christian. And I love to share that as well, because it really has helped me, has impacted my life in tremendous ways. And I've been a Christian for, oh my goodness, over 30 years, but it has made a transformation massively in my medical career over the years. And I really want to share that with others. So, over time, I've shared a little bit about my new podcast and YouTube channel. So, if you haven't checked that out, it's called Heal the Healers. You can find it on all the platforms, on all the podcast platforms, as well as on YouTube. So, check it out over there and subscribe and follow the show. That would be super awesome. And leave comments and reviews. That helps a lot for other people to see the show. But if you're just jumping in, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from so I can greet you and say hello to you. And then we dive right in. What I would like to talk about today is really, I'm looking at my notes here to make sure I'm not missing or forgetting anything. Um, is really my heart to serve physicians better and more than I have ever done before. Yes, you might be in one of my coaching programs, and that is wonderful. And thank you for your trust in me as your physician coach. I appreciate every one of you. And I always say, being a physician coach is almost as good as curing childhood cancer, because the impact it has and the ripple effect it has on physicians and other people. But I also love going on a deeper level to really share the integration of faith and medicine and how the two of them are not two separate worlds but directly relate. For that purpose, I created the Heal the Healers podcast and YouTube channel. And I recently launched a program called the Heal the Healers Mentorship Program, where I train and equip you, where we do a deep dive Bible studies, do a fellowship and prayer together, encourage each other in the Word, as well as growing in our spiritual growth and discipleship, so we can better integrate our faith into medicine and really be the hands and feet of Jesus. But I realized that perhaps many of you were interested. So many people connected with me, but perhaps it wasn't the right time for all of you that were interested to join me in this program. And so I thought, I want to make sure that you still get resources to some degree, maybe not working with me directly and having a two-way conversation, but at least getting some resources and help where we can have a conversation about what challenges you're facing, what you like to do, where you're really getting into against obstacles with your faith, and what new things you want to step into. And so I thought, well, I want to make sure that I continue to serve everyone, and therefore decided, I really prayed over this, that it is time to create a separate Facebook group for physicians in medicine that are also either exploring Christian faith or are believers that are feeling I'm struggling between these two worlds. And I do want to have a place where I communicate that. Now, you might say there are already Christian physician faith groups out there, and that is true. There are some wonderful Christian physician mom groups out there. But the problem is that often we just disconnect the male and the female physicians, and that causes a lot of problems in the world. So this group is open to everyone that is a Christian physician or wants to explore Christian faith, not just physician moms that are Christian physicians. So that is really important. I want to make sure that you are able to join that, and I want to have ongoing conversations and encouragement in there. I will share maybe things that come to my mind that I want to share in a little bit more private setting than blasting it all over. Sharing Bible verses, having prayer exchange, those kind of things. So if you feel like, well, the mentorship program sounded really good, and it is amazing, by the way. It is a small group, but I'm so grateful, and it is a lot of fun, and we are learning and we are growing together. And you can always join that when I open that again, probably in the spring. But for now, might be a wonderful time to say, okay, I'm not quite ready. Well, I want to check out who this Inga person actually is. Maybe we just have met and you're not sure about, can you trust me? Do you like me? Maybe I say crazy stuff. And so this group is a wonderful place to gather physicians together. And support each other. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to put the QR code that leads you straight to the Facebook group over here, so you can scan that. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm just going to welcome you and announce that there's a new Facebook group out there. By the way, that group is called Heal the Healers Community. So it is just what it says. It's a community of Christian physicians. And the vision for Heal the Healers always has been, since I really received this from the Lord, to heal and restore physicians from all the brokenness we have experienced in a broken healthcare system over the last few years and even before, as well as equip and restore you, and then equip and restore you to do the work that you are called to do in your life. So that is really the key part. I want to make sure that we create in medicine a culture of sharing and caring to lift each other up in a meaningful, Christ-centered, disciple type of way, and that we can heal and restore together from whatever we are facing, but that we're also serving others, because that is the number one priority. So I invite you to join this group. If you have questions, just pop them in the comments, either right here under this live, wherever you're watching this from, or just send me a DM. But for the group itself, you can just join the Facebook group. There's a couple questions I asked just to make sure, I'm filtering sort of the right people, that you are actually physician, and that I get to know a little bit more about you and how I can best serve you. So join this group. It's a free group. We have community in there. We can exchange together. We can share our Christian faith. And what it really focuses is, though, is spiritual growth discipleship in the setting of integrating faith and medicine together. So it is really largely focused on your job as a Christian physician. And also we will talk about things like, hey, I'm not sure what my assignment is. What am I actually supposed to do beyond my job? Those kind of things, so that we can grow and disciple together. And I will encourage you with questions and with prayer, etc., and with verses and Bible studies and so forth. So this is sort of a lower level entry point where you can just check out what's going on in the Christian physician communities. And if it is continuing to be of interest to you and you say, wow, this is really good, I really enjoy this, well, then you can enter the mentorship program where I will coach and mentor you directly, where we do in-depth teaching, not just like little nuggets, where you can check out in a weekly basis with accountability, with prayer, with real Bible studies. We dig in the Word and with real conversations on a deeper level beyond what we can do on Facebook, because those are really two-way conversations on Facebook. Yeah, you can have a little bit in a dialogue, but you cannot dive in as deeply, and because it is not a real-time conversation. So I invite you to join. If you have friends, please feel free to invite them or tag them so they can see this too. And I see you inside the group. I'm excited to meet you all and talk to you soon. And before I go, I will do another live probably in a couple of days, maybe actually even tomorrow, with a special announcement and more details about the special retreat I'm planning for November 1st this year. This is a not to be missed event. If you're a Christian physician and you're looking for your tribe, you're looking to be healed, restored, refreshed, equipped, and sent back to the medical community, this is going to be unlike any other event that you have ever attended. This is not a medical conference for physicians where you get CME and learn a bunch. This is also not your typical like CMDA conference. This is going to be really a retreat where we fellowship, where we worship, where we will have healing ministry and prayer ministry. This is really to restore you in a deepest way and to really have an encounter with God and not just feed our heads, but feed our soul and our very spirit. So stay tuned for that. There will be more announcements coming, especially over the next couple of weeks as we get registration up and going. But tune in over this weekend and I will share more about that. So have a wonderful evening. Talk to you soon and God bless you.